Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are. And we are live. Woohoo. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Monday morning. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's so great to be here with all you wonderful, fantastic, beautiful people, as always. And I want to start the show by saying hello to everybody. We got Highway Star was number one. He was first. Here's your happy dance, sir. Here we go. All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you again for your support. All right. All right. Cliff Hickson, good day, all. Good day to you, mate. All right. Great to see you. Oh, David E. Persons is here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What do we got? 2 goldfish are there in their new fish tank. One looks at the other and says, "Do you know how to drive this thing?" Ron's here. What's up? You had a bad weekend. Oh, my goodness. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, all our thoughts and prayers are always with you. As you know, we support you 100%, buddy. Oh, hope you're feeling better now. I had a great weekend, but we'll get into that. Greg Jonick is here. What's up? David E. Persons. Who else? Highway Star. Yeah. Let's see. Texas Tim is in the house. What's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Tim. Movie suggestion. Frank versus God. Frank's house is destroyed by an act of God, so Frank sues him in court for damages. It's a comedy. All right, that sounds interesting. CyberRax is here. What's up, CyberRax? Great to see you. Let's see. Highway Star. Terry Barnes. What's up? Yeah. God bless. God bless you too, sir. Absolutely. Highway Star. Wow. Seems like only yesterday. 15-month membership milestone. All right. Here's your happy dance, brother. All right, yes. All right. Lexianne is here. Great to see you. Good morning. Mark Baggett's here. What's up, Mark? Mr. Thomas is in the house. Good morning, Hez, and happy Monday, Rash. Question: how did the telephone propose to its girlfriend? It gave her a ring. Let's see. Still in wake up mode. Tiny, my tiny Chihuahua life is in the house. What's up? All right. So, I had a great weekend, man. I went over by there, and well, here, you know what? Instead of just trying to tell you what was going on, let me show you. Check this out, guys. Here you go. Computer cooperate. Edward Kettler's here. What's up? Today is the surgery for my mom. Oh, all of our thoughts and prayers with her. God bless. Hope everything goes perfect. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what did you do this weekend, Hez? Well, let me show you. Hey guys, Hezokuai here. Just wanted to say hello and let you guys know that I have a special guest with me right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, the one, the only Ray is right here. Look at that.
Yep, we are actually together.
Physically in the same place at the same time. It's awesome. We finally met in person. This is great. You guys are the best fans in the world. You know it. We love you guys. Any words for the people's Ray?
Hi.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right. And all right. Yes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, after a couple of years and a couple of occasions, it was like, you know what? We got to meet each other in person. We've been working together all this time. Let's go ahead and do it. We did it. It was great. It was really cool. There wasn't too much going on because the whole thing was that, she came out to Illinois to her sister's house. And then since Illinois is so close to Wisconsin, it was like, hey, I could come there. So I came down there and, we hung out for the whole weekend. It was great. So yeah, there was, I don't know, man, it was just so fun finally meeting her in person, like when I met Maggie, she's such a wonderful person. And I don't know, she's so sweet. I love her so much. Let's see. A Frauditor asked for the password for another Wi-Fi. She said, it's taped under the modem. After a second, he said. Am I spelling that right? Tapdunder. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Anyway, Mark the Sarcastic Law Student is here. What's up, buddy? Great to see you. For some reason, I thought you were in Chicago. So I initially took the train up there. So I did stop in Chicago for a while. You know, actually, I had a 2-hour layover between trains. So I spent about 2 hours hanging out in the city, you know, but yeah, that was just for part of the trip to get down there to where she was. But it was all good. Yeah, her and I are both from Chicago originally. So yeah, all right. And I'll tell you what, it was kind of nice being back in the city, you know, because it's been a couple of years since I've been there, and you hear all this stuff on the news about all the bad stuff going on, and then you go there and it's the same town that I grew up in. You know, it's like even the bad stuff was not beyond what I'm used to normally seeing when I'm down there. So I don't know. Let's see. Great to see you again, too. Often don't get to make the morning shows. Yes. Always good to have you here, buddy. So anyway, yeah, since I was out of town the whole weekend, I didn't even touch the computer at all, and I wasn't like watching YouTube on my phone, so I'm kind of out of the loop. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by showing some videos that I haven't seen. Maybe you guys have by this point, but I haven't seen anything the whole weekend. And I wanted to start with because I thought this sounded fascinating. It's a Frauditor comedy show video of a collection of judges owning sovereign citizens. I love it when that happens. So let's go ahead and check that out, guys. All right, let's go. Come on, computer. Here we go.
Insubordination. You are a public servant and you are in breach of the public trust. Would you like to make your counterclaims or dispute any of the claims that I've made or my rightfully established rights and freedoms? Failure to answer is consent. I want you to know that. It actually states it here. I'm sure you can read. I'm sure you're literate. Failure to register a dispute against the claims made herein will result in an automatic default statute or act against myself, a free sovereign inhabitant. Okay? You've been given notice of this. Do you agree?
I disagree.
And in what counts, on what parts exactly do you disagree?
I have to explain myself.
You need to be under oath. Are you under oath right now? Are you under the penalty of perjury?
So the appeal settled there, please.
Of the people, the trust of the people, and you're in violation
All right,
of that
please.
trust.
All right, please.
I will not stand
All right.
for this.
Listen to me. Everybody pay attention. Turn off the camera.
No, sir. Will not. Freedom of press. Freedom of press.
You had.
I object, Your Honor.
Take this
I object.
into custody for contempt.
I object. Sir, hold on. Wait. Pursue it.
Put your hand in front of
I object to this abuse.
You're under arrest.
You stand down. Stand down. I'm giving you a lawful order right now to stand down. Taser.
Keisha Johnson. Keisha Johnson. Come on up here, ma'am.
I'll let you stand here.
No, you got to come stand at this podium. I get.
Tell me what
Man, we have to come up here. We can't.
law you guys operate under?
The laws of the state of Kentucky.
Oh, yes. As in like
Okay.
anti laws, laws, sexual.
Come up here and stand at this podium. I have to get you on the record so that people, so that we can see you with your argument.
Okay, well, for on the record, I reserve my right to talk about this thing.
No. All right, and now, do you have a lawyer?
No.
It looks like somebody named Klein.
And, you guys appointed it to me.
No, nobody appointed it to you. Klein was somebody who, let me look at this, Miss Johnson. No, I don't think so. Let me look. Dale Warren was once your lawyer. You know Dale Warren?
What is not, is no longer.
He came in earlier and wanted to be, his name stricken from that record.
All right. So you want to represent yourself. Is that true, Miss Johnson?
Actually, I want to know what law you guys operate in court.
Okay, well, Ms. Johnson, I really don't want to create some big scene.
Okay, well.
Hang on for a second. I do not want to lock you up, but I may very well have to. I need for you to come up here and stand at this podium. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You have to come up here and stand at this podium.
Okay, can you put it on the record that I reserve my rights as I cross this bridge?
Yes. What, Ms. Johnson? I need to know what you're doing, Ms. Johnson. I need you to stand at this podium. All right, next up, Chris.
Show me the law. Show me the law. This is my property. Show me the law.
All right,
Show me the law.
Chris,
Show me the law.
Chris,
Show me the law.
go ahead and lock her up. Go ahead and take her into custody.
Show me the law. No. You're being very, very forceful. You guys see this? Ow! What are you doing? There's no right. No right.
Just sit over there. Nothing's going to happen.
I mean, anybody have no right. What is this for? Are you guys watching this? Under the Constitution, you have no right. No right for that.
Yeah, I'm not finished with her yet.
What are her charges? I'm sorry, she's not. Black cop and abusing her. No, I'm not okay.
All right.
What are her charges? I'm sorry.
Come up here and stand at this podium, Miss Johnson.
I'm sitting here because I'm an inspector of common law.
Okay,
And
so you're refusing to come here and stand in front of the bench. Is that true?
no, I reserve my rights, correct?
And that's fine, but come up here and stand at this podium. All right, first I want to talk about you and your case. All right, so you are charged with, my panic button doesn't work there, by the way. Anyway, you're charged with possession of marijuana, tampering with physical evidence, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
I don't understand that.
All right. Well, you're charged with illegally possessing marijuana.
Yes, I can.
You are charged with tampering with physical evidence and possession of drug paraphernalia.
I don't understand that.
Well, there's not a whole lot more. There's not a whole lot more I can do to try to explain to you.
Okay, let's start here. Can you guys prove jurisdiction? Prove jurisdiction, because I come in under common law. Prove your jurisdiction, that you have jurisdiction over me, prove jurisdiction. A court cannot proceed until you guys prove jurisdiction. Show me your jurisdiction, show me your law.
All right. All of our laws are codified in the Kentucky Revised Statute.
Show me jurisdiction, show me the law.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, that doesn't prove that you have jurisdiction.
Okay, so what else? Now, there's a simple way for me to prove jurisdiction to you, and that would be for me to ask the deputy to take you into custody. I have absolute confidence that I have jurisdiction.
I have formal charges, like you take me.
You do have formal charges.
Formal charges would be a complaint against me and another individual.
No, it doesn't have. I don't need another individual.
That's a citation, correct? Or
Okay.
That's not formal
All right.
charges.
All right, so what do you want to do about your case today?
Prove jurisdiction to me.
I don't have to prove jurisdiction
Yes,
to you.
do. In
All
the
right.
law, it
I'm going to
says you
prove
have
jurisdiction to you right now. I'm going to ask the deputy to go ahead and take you into custody.
Under what charges?
Under
Under what charges?
you are disrupting my court. I don't know where these people are.
Stay back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I don't know.
Stop resisting. Now come on up.
All right, we're gonna pass her case to tomorrow.
Under common law, under the United States Constitution, and if they keep doing this,
Turn your phone off over. Can't record anything in the courtroom.
$4. I'm sorry, they're 4 and 5 or no bond. I informed your attorney. He knows about your court date, sir. Thank you. David Hall.
Mr. Hall has declined the services of the public defender, Your Honor.
Mr. Hall, DUI, expired driver's license.
Good morning, Judge, I need to say how I'm appearing today, sir.
Hold on, wait, let me finish. Hold on. Okay, all right. Hold on, Mr. Hall. Sir, you've been charged with DUI, expired tag, attaching a plate not assigned, license suspended, failed to drive in a single lane. Just give me a moment, sir. Let me look at your driving record. Okay?
Sir, I haven't said for the court how I'm appearing today,
Well,
sir.
I'm not asking you yet. Just give me a moment, all right? I need to look at your record. Okay, I'm looking here. Failure to pay traffic tickets back 2011. Open container out. Okay. All right, sir. Hold on. Does this gentleman, Mr. David Hall, does he have any criminal record?
Yes, Judge, and he also has pending felony DWLSs in front
Okay,
of
what's the pending felony DWLS?
USON. Okay, there's a few. One second.
I'll give you a moment to talk in just a moment, sir. Hold on, Mr. Hall.
The pending felony is 14016-582 CF10A.
Okay.
He also has pending misdemeanor DWLSs in front
What is that? What are they?
Judge Evans. Case number 14053-909
Wait, 14 what?
TC30A.
TC30A. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it?
And a criminal history, obviously.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hall, so would you wanted to say something?
Yes, may I speak, Judge?
Well, don't tell me about what happened or did not happen regarding the DUI, but if you want to tell me about something.
I'd like to state some things.
Go ahead.
I'd like to state some things for the record. Thank you, Judge. Judge John Hurley, I do accept your oath of office here today for the record, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Does
sir.
this court take judicial notice of your oath, sir? With all due respect.
Let me see. I take judicial notice of my own oath. Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, today I'm appearing as the agent and settler for David Hall.
Okay. Okay. Could you get Mr. Hall for me then, sir? Where is he?
I go by that name, sir. My name sounds exactly like the defendant's, and I'm here to settle that matter today.
So are you and David Hall one and the same person?
I'm not a person, I'm an individual. David Hall is a person.
Okay.
I am
Are
the
you
agent to
and
that
David
name.
Hall one and the same individual?
I go by the name David Hall, sir, and I'm
Okay.
here about that matter today.
Okay. So you go by the name David Hall. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. The person who goes by the name of David Hall is standing in front.
I'm the individual.
You're
I am
the
an
individual.
individual, not a person.
You're not a
Yes, sir.
person.
David Hall is a person. I am a private individual. David Hall is a person under color of law, sir.
Okay. Where's David Hall then? The person David Hall.
He exists on paper, sir. David Hall is a corporation. This action is under color of law, sir, and I do understand that. I am here in my real capacity as the private individual for that name, and I'm here
sure.
about that matter.
You're the
and I'm happy
private.
to
You're
settle
the
it.
private individual, David Hall.
I'm the settler, sir.
You're the settler,
I'm the settler.
David Hall.
I'm the settler to David Hall, sir.
Are you the
I'm
private
happy to-
individual, David Hall?
Yes.
Good. Okay, we got that straight. We agree on that. Okay. Now, David
May I,
Hall,
sir?
David Hall, the private individual. I'm looking at your driving record right now. Multiple failures to pay traffic tickets for the individual, David Hall, not the person. But, sir, what I'm going to do.
Can you clarify,
Go
sir? I'm not sure I understand that, but I'm happy to settle this matter right now if somebody will make presentments. Nobody has made presentment, and I've asked numerous times, and for the record.
When you say presentment, what do you mean by presentment?
Presentment of the charging instrument for set-off and settlement, sir. I am the settler.
I just told you what it is. I told you what your I told you what the individual.
Presentment.
David Hall did.
Judge.
Yes, sir.
I will require somebody to make me a presentment of the charging instrument on paper so that I may settle that matter. I'm here as settler, and I'm happy to settle this charge
We're not
right now.
We're not settling. Today's not the day to settle matters for these kind of charges, all right? We don't settle them today, all right?
May I say something else for the record, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. I am secured party under a UCC filing at the Secretary of State 201-308-717-006.
Okay.
I am secured party to David Hall on the record and through a filing at the Secretary of State, sir. I appear here today as the settler agent, not the person, but the individual. And I don't think I should have, you understand the difference between a person and an individual.
And you're the individual, but you're not the person. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
I'm going to write that down. Settler. Agent. An individual. But you're not the person. Got it. I think, I remember, I think it was last week you told me this too. And I was a little uncertain, but it's all become very clear now. Okay, the settler, the agent, the individual, but he's not the person. Okay, so does the settler, the agent, the individual have any money in the bank?
Yes.
Okay, how much money does the settler, the agent, the individual have in the bank?
I'm not certain at this time, sir.
Okay.
Only that I will give it an affirmative that there is money in a bank account.
Okay. And how long has the settler, the agent, and the individual lived in Broward County?
25 years, sir.
Okay. Does the settler, agent, individual own any property in Broward County other than personal effects?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, does the person own any property or have any money in the bank? If you know.
In conjunction with myself, sir. In conjunction with myself, we both have. Yes, I'm the agent for that account also.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now, here's what we're going to do. The settler, the agent, the individual, and maybe even the person, David Hall, has been charged with DUI. A DUI while the settler, the agent, and even the person, David Hall, was out on bond on 2 cases, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor, for license suspended. So the court believes that the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, represents a danger to the community because the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person continues to drive without a valid driver's license, in fact, a suspended driver's license in the state of Florida. And so that being said, the court is going to...
May I make a correction, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm traveling. You said that you used the term driving, and I was traveling, sir. Traveling.
Okay. All right. So the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person, David Hall, for traveling on a public highway or public road in the state of Florida, was allegedly doing so without a valid driver's license and has done it several times in the past. So today...
This is alleged, sir?
Yes, sir, it is alleged.
Allegedly?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So today, the court's going to say the settler, the agent, the individual's bond, and even the person's bond today on count 4 at $10,000 because the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person has not stopped driving, even though the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person continues to drive without a driver's license. So that being said, count 1, the court will revoke the bond for the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person of David Hall on 14-016-582 CF10 and 14-05-3909 TC 30A. Both cases will cause the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, not to be able to be released from the Broward County Jail until further notice of the court. So,
May I post bond, sir?
well,
Is there any other?
Are you asking me as the settler, the agent, the individual, or are you asking me as the person?
Sir, I'm asking as the individual appearing before you today about this matter.
Well, the individual, the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person can post the bond. However, the settler, the agent, or the individual, David Hall, will not be released in any event because this court is revoking the bond on a felony case and a misdemeanor case on the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person, David Hall.
Where's my remedy, sir?
Well, whose remedy are you asking for? The settler, the agent, the individual, or the person?
I'm asking for the opportunity.
Who are you speaking on behalf of right now?
Sir, I don't understand that question. I believe that you're trying to confuse me now.
No, I'm not.
I'm simply separating myself from the person. They are two different entities, and I know that.
The court is not viewing you as two different people. The court is viewing you as one entity for the purpose of these cases.
Then what entity are you referring to me as? Because I think you're referring to me as
David Hall, who's the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person.
I'm not the person, sir. Sir, then may I ask what my remedy is? Can you provide me a remedy so that
the
I may...
remedy is, you don't really have a remedy where you could appeal it to the 4th District Court of Appeal.
How long am I going to be held, sir? I would like to settle this matter.
Tells you can be released.
I would like to settle this matter, sir.
We're not going to settle it today.
Then I'm being denied for the record, I'm being denied my remedy.
What do you think your remedy is?
My remedy is being denied in this color of law action.
Okay. Well, have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Come on.
Down the middle. Let's roll. It's over.
All right. Sorry about that, Mr. Miller.
Your Honor, I was expecting it, so I was well prepared.
Yes, sir.
Arturo Pinto?
I just wanted to make a clear record. That's all I was trying to do, is make a clear record.
Someday, Your Honor, I'm going to do a study and figure out exactly what's going on with all that stuff. Right now, it's just all a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me.
Whether you know it or not, I have a judgment for, I think, $100 million by the Sovereign Citizen Organization for, I don't know, something. But that was posted on my door a couple of years ago. So, Arturo Pinto.
Have you started making payments there, Your Honor, sir?
Arturo Pinto, Jay Court,
Yes.
Robert Davis.
And I know Mr. LeBron is approaching. I believe he has a PC affidavit in hand.
Okay.
Hello. Thank
Hello.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So
Did you have enough time to read it?
I did. I would still like to state that the notice of dishonor stands, even though the complaint affidavit was provided to me a little bit late. And I do want to make a legal argument against this probable cause affidavit. I just want to ask the state a question. Where did these officers receive this information?
Well, Your Honor, I don't believe I'm under any obligation to answer Mr. LeBron's questions.
Okay. Sir, this is how this, let me just tell you how this works so you know, okay?
Okay.
I look at this affidavit filed by the police officer, and if it appears on its face, that doesn't mean that you did, but just on its face, if it appears that you committed the crime of aggravated battery, then I find probable cause. That doesn't mean today's not your trial day.
No, I understand that completely. What I'm trying to get at is that it doesn't seem like the officers actually witnessed anything. They just say that they made contact with me at a residence, which I don't know what that has to do with the alleged incident. And then it says also that they said that that crime was actually committed, which I don't know how somebody could swear to that when they never saw it. And I believe that this complaint affidavit is mostly hearsay. So based on hearsay, if an officer swears to hearsay, does that create presumption great, or is that just one person saying something to another and then swearing to it? Because I think that that's kind of, that makes this complaint affidavit moot and very ambiguous, and it puts me in a state of embarrassment where I'm faced to go towards a trial with no actual facts, just presumptions and assumptions and hearsay. And to my knowledge, which is very limited, compared to yours, I would say that this is a hearsay complaint report affidavit, and where's the proof? Presumption is there, maybe not great, and I would say that this is defacing the court. To present this to the court, I think would really do a great disservice to the court. And furthermore, I would say that I know it's not my trial date or anything like that, but if I had evidence to show that this victim is actually in fact lying, and that this document that we were ready to put inside the court would be committing fraud on the court, if I allowed it to go without objecting to it, what would the court feel about that? If I could be given 24 hours to actually present the court with evidence showing that the victim actually falsified a police report, and what would the court's position be on that? Because I think that this is all, hearsay, and furthermore, I could show proof that the alleged victims are lying.
Okay, here's the thing, sir. This is a non-adversarial hearing, so that means all the state has to do is present an affidavit, and/or they can bring live testimony into the court, and it's just to that and that alone that I look at. So,
okay, well, I would say as my legal argument, excuse me, ma'am, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Respectfully, I would say that this case has no corpus delicti, and if the state's position is that it does have corpus delicti, then I would like the state to meet the elements of the crime right now to make their case, because I just don't think so. I don't believe.
All right, real quick before we finish this up. So, yeah, this is a Frauditor comedy show video where she put together a collection of clips of soft sits in court. But one of the things I've seen so many times with these videos, and it's happening right now in this one, which is what made me want to bring it up, but it happens so many, and with the Frauditors too. When you see them in court, it's the same thing. They have like these pre-trial hearings, and they demand to hold the trial at the hearings. It's like, no, all this, even if there's a legitimate argument to be had. What's up, King Stu? Good morning, all. Good morning. That's for all of you. Good morning, Donna and Leland. Hey, that whole situation is, you gotta, when it comes to copyright, it can be sticky depending on what's in the video. But yeah, you gotta, don't just give up. I've had so many copyright strikes and claims and everything else over the years on this channel. At one point, when I first started, Casey Camera Boy came after me. At one point, Jason Gutterman came after me. There've been a couple other ones in there, Vegas Vips and some of these other guys. It is what it is. You gotta deal with it as best you can, and go through YouTube and go through the process and figure out what you can figure out. But anyway, in the meantime, so getting back to this idiot, one of the things that they always do that drives me nuts, because when it comes to traffic tickets, right? And that's, I think, a big part of the problem with the whole sovereign citizen script, is that 90% of it is based on assumptions that are nonsense, right? And what ends up happening is they'll say, hey, there's no corpus delicti. And the assumption is that, well, if you're driving, the victim is the state as an entity, which can't come to court and testify against you. So that point itself is what these guys cling to. The problem with that, well, there's a lot of problems with that point, but in this specific scenario, the problem with that point is he's making that argument when there was a victim. He's there for a domestic. So whoever the person that his domestic abuse was committed against is the victim. So how are you going to make the there's no victim an argument? But they do. They all do. There's no, and again, I've seen it, you know, obviously, as always, the big example out here in Wisconsin with that idiot at the Christmas parade running over people in his car, making the argument that, well, what about all the people you ran over? You know, oh, well, they can't testify because they're dead. Like, no, that's not how it works. And then there was the guy we covered a few months back who like stole like over $150,000 worth of equipment from his job. Well, where's the victim? Well, the people you stole from, you idiot. Like, how do you make the there's no victim argument when there clearly is a victim? They just follow the script without any consideration or thought as to what they're actually saying. I love turtles. What's up? Great to see you. Happy Dance Monday. That's right. Do 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 do. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it.
That this case is corpus delicti.
Okay, sir. Well, based on, I understand your arguments and they are noted, and that doesn't mean that you're going to be found guilty of this. You might very well be found innocent, and I appreciate your arguments. But for purposes of probable cause, the court is going to find probable cause for aggravated battery. I can tell you the one thing that I am going to do is I do it in all these aggravated battery cases, 90 out of 100. No contact with the victim with the initials JM and WMR. That means through third parties, social media, just stay away from them, okay? So as far as bond in this case, State, what are you requesting for bond?
One moment, Your Honor.
Huh. Well,
Your Honor, I'm going to be requesting a $15,000 bond, pretrial release of the GPS. I know you said his co-defendants at $10,000. However, one, I would argue, based on the allegations, I believe Mr. LeBron's involvement is more aggravating than his co-defendants. One. Two, his criminal history, 2009, fleeing and eluding law enforcement and a DUI. 2008, delivery of cocaine, he violated probation. 2008, resisting without violence. 2005, possession of alprazolam, he was sentenced to just over 17 and a half months state prison. 2006, burglary of a structure, he received the same sentence. 2005, grand theft auto, he received the same sentence. 2004, possession of cocaine, MDMA, possession of cannabis with intent to sell, resisting with violence, battery on a law enforcement officer, violated probation, just over 17 and a half months state prison. 03, possession of alprazolam, VOP, again, just over 17 and a half months Florida State Prison. End of record, Judge.
okay, may I say something, Your Honor?
Sure, let me just premise it on this, okay? The state is asking for, so I ordered the no contact order with those
Yes,
two
I
alleged
understand.
victims, and the state is asking for a $15,000 bond. We actually set your co-defendants at a $10,000 bond. So what is your response to that? And I'll let you say your other arguments as well, too.
Sure, absolutely. My response to that is what the state is stating is remote. And in the past, you know, according to the Fair Debt Collection Act, I don't think that you're supposed to go past 7 years on any charge per se. So I would say that those charges when I was an adolescent are remote and in the past. And given the fact that I haven't gotten in trouble for a substantial amount of time, I would like to present that to the court. I haven't been found guilty of this allegation. And I would say that I'm a staple in the community by doing a lot of community service. I sell a lot on Amazon. I donate to my local women and children in distress. So I don't want the court to shed a light just on the allegations. I do have a positive impact on the community, and I would like the court to consider lowering my bonds, not only for the fact that I can't meet that financial obligation.
Well,
So
right
a high
now,
bond is
right
equivalent
now,
to no bond at all.
no, I know. Right now, there's no bond set at all. So we
Sure,
have to set a bond today.
Sure. Well, the 15,000, I would never be able to meet that. That's beyond.
What
my
do you
financial
do? What do you
capabilities.
do for a living, sir?
I do a lot of e-commerce. So I basically, buy returned items and I sell them on Amazon. I just started. My company's under a year old. So, just to be fair, I'm self-sufficient. I'm my own business owner, but I'm not in a financial position to, in any way, and I don't want to, make it seem like I am. I'm not in a financial position to make a $15,000 bond or a $10,000 bond. I've lived here for over 20 years. So I don't, I have strong ties to the community, and I would like the court to consider possibly reducing that down substantially so that I could collect my evidence and fight my case in a competent way, because there's no way to really do that here, with all respect.
Okay. Do you rent or own, sir?
I rent.
How much money do you have in the bank? Approximately.
My bank account is overdrafted right now, so I'm negative.
Okay. How much cash do you have anywhere in the world?
I have, in my property, I have $18. I have all my money tied up in inventory, and I was supposed to sell it, so.
Are you going to be able to afford the services of your own attorney, or do you plan on representing yourself?
Well, it's a touchy situation because I hired attorneys in the past, and it was very disappointing to give them tens of thousands of dollars, and then they just want me to take a plea. So I've been disenfranchised from hiring an attorney, and I think the best bet is not me representing myself, but representing the entity of Daniel LeBron as a attorney in fact. However, the court might view that, I'm an administrator of Daniel LeBron. I'm not the actual entity. I just want to clear up the fact, okay?
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say, sir?
There's a lot I'd like to say, but I'll just keep it brief and to the point.
Well, make it sure it's not about the facts of your case, okay?
Okay, sure. If Your Honor would consider maybe some kind of ROR or some kind of stipulation with community service so that I could give back to the community while I'm going to court. I think that the ankle monitor, for me, it's kind of like a little bit restrictive because the business that I run, I won't be able to make money. But I'll be willing to do whatever I can if you have an open mind to allow the court to, to move forward with this, and so that I could have due process.
All right. Here's the thing, sir. I mean, based on this probable cause affidavit, and I understand that, you object to it. It says that the alleged victim in this case suffered a laceration to the back of the head, needing 2 staples and a broken middle finger and a ring finger, and causing permanent disfigurement.
Sure.
I mean, these are very, serious allegations, and I'm not saying you don't have a defense to them, but,
well, sure. If I may, normally someone breaking their middle finger and their pinky finger, just to me, common sense would tell me they might have punched something. I don't really know, but to say that I caused permanent disfigurement, I think that's a little bit unreasonable. So that's why I'm a little bit confused with the complaint affidavit, because it doesn't really make much sense to me. And, beyond that, I have evidence showing that alleged injury with this alleged victim already pre-existed. I have evidence showing that was a pre-existing injury, so that he is now committing fraud on the court by introducing this probable cause affidavit when it's less than true.
Okay, so right there, this guy already, this is why you hire a lawyer. He obviously has no idea what he's talking about, but they have him now in court saying, this alleged injury was a pre-existing injury. Well, then it's not an alleged injury. If they actually have the injury, then it's not an alleged injury, it's an injury. But it already existed. Like, no, wait a minute, buddy, that's 2 completely separate arguments. If it's an alleged injury, then you're saying that the injury didn't occur. And in the same sentence, you change it to the injury already did occur, but it wasn't me who did it. See, they don't even know what they're talking about. This is why you get a lawyer. Lawyer up. Brian Showman with a 15-month membership milestone. Here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Thank you so much. Yes.
So how could anything else be relied on that he said to the officers and now the officers are swearing on today here in court? And if the court would just allow me to present that evidence, I would be more than happy to present that evidence in 24 hours so that we don't waste the court's precious time or resources on something that's frivolous.
Okay, well, this is what you're going to have to do. Unfortunately, the next stop for that is you have to file a motion with your division judge. This isn't the appropriate forum to do it at this time. Do we know who his division judge is and when he's going to have a hearing?
To the March.
But I believe that this hearing is for probable cause presumption grade, and I'm just trying to make a legal argument.
Presumption grade is just when you're being held no bond, sir.
Okay.
So that's you're not. That's not what we're doing here. That's a really high burden. So this is just on the face of it. Does it appear that you committed an aggravated battery causing great bodily harm or disability?
What I was trying to say is this is all hearsay.
It's Judge Shearer, Your Honor.
On a document and swear to it, and that's not really sufficient. That's just hearsay, Your Honor.
Okay, well,
So
this is what, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, sir, and you might be right, but we can rely on this information in this probable cause affidavit. And I already
I'm telling you
found.
that I have evidence showing that this information is inaccurate. And if you would let me present it to you, it doesn't need to go further than this, because if this alleged victim is not telling the truth, then why should anything else be relied on that they said?
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is in front of Judge Shear, who is your division judge.
Yes,
So I am going to set a bond today, and I am going to put you on
Yes, ma'am.
GPS level 2. And I am going to do the same amount of bond. This is without prejudice for you to go before your division judge at $10,000. So is there any way?
Is there any way that I could get a little bit? I'm in the negative in my bank account right now. Is there any way I could do
What about
anything
friends
extra?
or family?
I don't have anybody really. This is really a terrible situation for me. So.
Oh, poor baby. He broke someone's finger and caused them permanent disfigurement on their hand. Woe is me. What about your victim? Screw them. They deserve to have their finger broke. But here's the thing. And he's not like literally saying this, but I've heard it so many times in sovereign citizen arguments that and this is an example of it. And it's the same thing, even with the frauditors or all of them, when they're arguing with cops on the side of the road. It's like one of the big go-tos for all of these guys is, well, you're violating my due process rights. You need to let me present this evidence now. It's like, that's what trial's for. This hearing and everything leading up to the trial and the trial itself is due process. You're asking me to let you present evidence now when we're not even at trial. In other words, you're telling me that I'm violating your due process rights because I won't violate your due process rights and skip the trial completely and just decide right now guilty or not guilty. Like, that's why you need a lawyer, you idiots.
I can't afford it. So having a bond at $10,000, if I can't afford it, is equivalent to not having a bond at all.
Right. This is what let me ask you this. Why would you want to apply for the services of the public defender?
because the public defender presents a conflict because of their relationship with the state and the way money's paid out to the Broward County court system and distributed. So in my past, I feel like there has been excuse me, stop laughing, sir. In my past, I've experienced that there's been many.
But no, I will not stop laughing.
Yeah, excuse me. So I've experienced many conflicts in the past, and I just don't want that conflict to come over into a new case where I feel like I have to assert my rights at every step of the way. It's very important to me.
Okay, I understand, sir. All right, sir. Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to set a hearing before Judge Shear. Is there any way that somebody could call, we can call up Judge Shear and try to find out when his next court date's going to be? Does anybody know?
There's none listed in Odyssey at this point, Judge. All it tells me is that Judge Shear is his judge, but no court dates have been scheduled other than this one, from what I can see
So
here.
the only thing I can tell you is this: I don't control Judge Shear's calendar, and like I said, all I'm here for, sir, is to determine probable cause. I have determined it. I hear your argument: $10,000 bond, no contact, direct or indirect, with the two alleged victims, GPS level 2. You can file a motion with
This UCC 1-308 in case I need to appeal, okay? Because I don't agree necessarily, but I respectfully, I will move along.
Okay. I understand, sir. Your rights
All right, thank you very much for your time, and have a good evening, okay?
Okay, you too, sir. Good luck.
All right. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Frauditor Comedy Show. I love those compilation videos, man. I think they're a lot of fun. One of my first videos that actually got a lot of views was when I did the Sovereign Citizen Awards video, where I took clips of different SovCits in court and different frauditors and gave them awards for like biggest idiot and stuff like that, and best window smash. I should make another one of those. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, for those of you who missed it, because it's extremely short. So let me go ahead and show this one more time. Hold on. Because this is like the most important breaking news story I got at the moment. I could get my computer to cooperate with me one of these days. All right, so part 1 is done. Part 1 was, hey, Society Red, what's up? So that's good, perfect timing. I'm about to show this again. But also, again, what I was going to say is this is part 1, right? There were 2 things we were trying to get done. The first thing that I wanted to get done was to actually physically meet Ray in person. And then number 2 is to go back to Florida and get my stuff. Well, check out what happened this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hey guys, Hezokuai here. Just wanted to say hello and let you guys know that I have a special guest with me right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, the one, the only Ray is right here. Look at that.
Yep, we are actually together.
Physically in the same place at the same time. It's awesome. We finally met in person. This is great. You guys are the best fans in the world. You know it. We love you guys. Any words for the people's Ray?
Hi.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right. That was great. That was a lot of fun. So that was awesome. I had a great time this weekend hanging out with her. But anyway, like I was saying before, because I was out of town all weekend. Hey, Society Red, what's up? Great to see you. Because I was out of town all weekend, I haven't really seen a lot of videos, so I'm catching up myself. We're all catching up at the same time together. All right. So the next video I want to show, ladies and gentlemen, is I saw this. I thought it was a great title, so I wanted to check it out. It's a Blackheart Night video called Moronic Kansas Sovtard Left His Brain in Oz. Oh, man, that's got to be great. All right, let's check this out, guys.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In this video, we got a Sovtard who apparently lost his brain in Oz and sitting in a Kansas courtroom, suffering without it, considering that he's facing some serious charges and he definitely wants to go pro se. Okay, then, so let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has two files.
I see that. All right, well, next take up two cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case, Mr. Walker. You failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
It's safe for sure, sir.
It's safer for you in jail? Okay, then, that's unique. You must be a pod boss or something like that, or have protection or anything else for that matter, for you to feel safer in jail.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
You want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
Yes, I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay, you understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Yeah, it seems to become much more clear that this guy really has no clue what's going on right now. And I guess that's why he feels safe in jail, because at least in there's some structure he can follow. But hey, if you ever want to get out, I mean, this judge is only trying to help you at this point. I mean, maybe it would be best for you to get a lawyer if you're this confused at this point. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay, well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear. And on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver. And the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay. Well, Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right. Can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case?
Are you the defendant? Yeah, I would suppose so. I mean, you're in jail. You have an orange jumpsuit on. Yeah, and you're in the middle of a court hearing. With all those clues, I would suppose, yeah, maybe you are a defendant in a case. And where'd your brain go, by the way? I mean, did you leave it in Oz?
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
Ah, yes, the no victim, no crime fallacy. Yeah, that's a rather popular one. I mean, let's just have a little scenario here where you run a traffic light over and over again, and nobody's hurt in most situations. And so that's a victimless thing, huh? Victimless crime. Well, not entirely. I mean, it's more of a preventative measure than anything else because there will be that one time where there's somebody in your way at that traffic light and well then you'll have an issue on your hands. So victimless crime, yeah, bullshit.
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim that
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
The state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
As confused as you are, Sovtard, I would advise you to go back to that mythical place called Oz. Go see if you can find your brain and come back and hire an actual attorney. That way, you'll actually have a chance at coming out of this without much of an issue. I mean, couldn't hurt.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you, and that if you can't afford to hire one, one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game?
in front of me on
I'm asking questions. I'm really asking questions.
October.
Trying to understand.
Well, if you don't understand, then perhaps it would be best for you to seek out legal advice, especially in the form of a defense attorney. That way they can explain to you why the argument no victim, no crime is illogical within a court of law.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
Yeah, maybe you can get a lawyer appointed to you by the court that could actually help you out. But, I mean, that would be the, logical thing to do. Unfortunately, Sovtards really don't have an ounce of logic in their bodies.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail. All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like he failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is $6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused.
Well, Soft Hard, you've got your law library, but will it help you? Probably not, because, well, you just don't seem to have the intelligence overall to understand the basics of the law, especially when it comes to no victim, no crime. I mean, that fallacy has been debunked over and over again countless times. So, yeah, my advice to you, and you'll ignore it, would be to get an actual lawyer. But hey, whatever, dude. If you want to go ruin your life even further, that's up to you. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only Blackheart Knight. All right. Yes. Oh, my goodness gracious me. And it's almost time for the cupcake. Happy dance. All right. That's going to be great. I can't wait for that. Parsons here. All right. Oh, yeah. Voting for the Grifty Awards. Billy Yanks in the house. What's up? Looking at this guy. See, and I love the way that like Blackheart Knight was putting in there. Because, of course, their definition of understand is not the definition of understand. It's like they stand under. Oh, okay. So, what is it? Anyway, these guys are so dumb. But, yes, I don't understand. Do I have any access to any legal help? Yeah, a lawyer. No, I don't want a lawyer. Is there any way I could get any legal help? Yeah, a lawyer. No, I don't want a lawyer. But I don't know what's going on. I don't understand any of the words you're using. I don't understand any of this stuff. Is there anything that you could give me that could help me to figure this stuff out? Yeah, a lawyer. No, but I don't want one. Well, then shut up, you idiot. Oh. Lawyer up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dearie dear. What else do we got today? How about this, ladies and gentlemen? First Amendment shenanigans has Frauditor duo gets shut out of government offices, claims battery and assault. Yeah. Oh, man. These guys, they just get dumber and dumber and dumber. We've been doing soft sets all morning, so let's move to a Frauditor. It's too long for them to get it. Don't say my name. All right, News Now enemy. I guarantee you I will not say hello to News Now enemy. Where's Graham? He's the one that usually bitches about me not saying his name. I don't see him. I see Timo in the house. What's up, Timo? Great to see you. It's time for the cupcake happy dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. Oh, no, wait. Did you tell them about that surprise yet? I didn't say anything yet. I was waiting to actually physically have it here so I could make the announcement and show it, at the same time. So it's up to you if you want me to talk about it ahead of schedule. But yeah, not yet. No. We love Maggie. Yes. We love Cupcake. Yes. Woohoo. Ole. Yes. I love turtles. Yes. There she is. All right. Frauditor News Network. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to play this again because I don't know if you saw it yet. So just to make sure that you did, and everybody does. Hey guys, Hezokuai here. Just wanted to say hello and let you guys know that I have a special guest with me right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, the one, the only Ray is right here. Look at that.
Yep, we are actually together.
Physically in the same place at the same time. It's awesome. We finally met in person. This is great. You guys are the best fans in the world. You know it. We love you guys. Any words for the people's Ray?
Hi.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us as always. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right. All right. Yes. Hi, Ray. Yes. Yep. I visited her over the weekend. We had a great time. Lots of fun. Tease them. Yes, Uncle Artie's got something special coming. My channel and his, and it's a thing. So there's your tease. Yes. One of these days, pow, right? No. All right. Anyway, guys, yeah, we had a great weekend hanging out with her. A lot of fun. Let's go ahead and go on with the next video by Frauditor Shenanigans. All right, this is going to be interesting to see. Like I said, because I was up with her the whole weekend, I didn't watch any videos. I didn't see anything. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, this is another banger. Let's go. All right, I was just typing right, niggas. Awesome sandwich sauce. All right, let's go. No, that's the wrong one. Dag nabbit. This computer makes me mad sometimes because it's a pain in the rectum. Almost killed him.
De-escalate. Why are you pushing me? What are you doing? You're assaulting me right now. What's your name?
None of your business.
You can.
You can't.
You can't take it. That's a bad.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I looked at my stats recently, and it seems as though 60% of my viewers still are not subscribers, which doesn't make any sense. It takes 2 seconds. Just click that button and become a subscriber, and we could all move about our day happily. So today I'm looking in on Kansas City accountability. He unfortunately is hanging out with Central Tyrant Investigations in Kansas City at their local government building. I've been to Kansas City. If you're from that area, great town. The food was excellent. The bars were cool. So I have nothing but love for Kansas City. Really liked my visit there. Unfortunately, these two morons are going to be roaming around the halls of this building, causing trouble. So let's go take a look.
Do you think I got where I am today because I dressed like Peter Pan here?
Was good, KCA. Right back ain't cheating. So y'all, today we decided to come back down to downtown City Hall, Kansas City, Missouri. And I got a surprise for y'all. I got a special guest with me up there coming across. I got CTI, Central Tyrant Investigations, coming all the way from St. Louis to do this with me.
They're here. Nerds.
Let's go in here and see if they honor and respect. Let's go. How you doing? How you guys doing? All right, you guys. Got CTI. Let's go. How you doing? What office is this right here?
I mean, dude, can't you even do your homework? It's bad enough you look like a moron. You sound like a moron because you don't even know what building you're in. You don't even know what office you're talking to. Do your homework first, idiot.
Is this an office?
Not a walk-in office.
Is this a public office?
No.
What office is this?
This is the claim.
The claims? And it's not public?
No, it's not.
It's private.
We don't take any walk-in.
Okay. And what's your name? You have a business card?
I will check over here.
Okay.
And if it's not them, I'll come back and check yours.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, she said this is a private office. We can go in there.
I just want to reiterate real fast, like the whole idea, like, and I say this all the time, and again, this video just proves it's true once again. When we say, like, people on our side, when I tell one of these guys that what they do isn't real journalism, they'll always come back with, what? Because I don't work for CNN? Because I don't work for NBC? There's no such thing as independent journalism? There is. There absolutely is. But for me to call you a journalist, at bare minimum, you would have to, at the very least, actually engage in some sort of journalism. When you just randomly walk into a building and you don't even know where you are, that's not what a journalist does. They know exactly where they are and exactly what they're doing. That's part of the investigative journalism, is investigating that. But I already know what the excuse would be. Well, we're investigating how they're going to react to us violating their no recording policy. If the problem is that they even have a no recording policy in the first place, you don't have to violate it to prove that the policy exists. And of course, the people who work there are going to enforce it because that's their policy. Paul says they ain't nothing but bad prank channels. I'm telling you. Yeah, they're horrible. Who else didn't I say hello to? Kova42, what's up? Great to see you. It's like Pokemon cards. Got to catch them all. That's right. If you guys remember back in the day, I had a card set, which don't think it's not a thing anymore. I'm still working on Series 2. But there were some issues with Series 1, so I got to make sure that I don't run into those same problems again with Series 2. But I made a set of playing cards based on the whole idea of it was like Pokemon cards, got to catch them all. Like with the cops, what's your name and badge number, got to get them all was the joke. At the time, that made me think, I'll make like the actual Pokemon card game, like based on that game, but it would be Frauditors versus anti-Frauditor cards. And it was great. It turned out awesome. It was a good set. And I still have a full set in my time capsule box that I'm going to give away. If I ever hit 5K subs, it's going to be great. And the very last handmade, salacious handmade voodoo doll is going to be in there as well. Never opened. And what else is in there? A copy of my book and some other stuff. Anyway, I got distracted by my own thoughts. Anyway, yes, the Pokemon thing. That's what it got me onto, thinking of the card game. Anyway, yeah. Yes, a real journalist would talk to them ahead of time. They'd be like, hey, I need to do a story. And here's the thing. If there's legitimate independent journalists that is legitimately looking to uncover some sort of government corruption, they would have already anonymously FOIA'd all the information they need to FOIA. They would have gone through all of that stuff to the letter to see if there are any discrepancies. That, like, in other words, let's say they get an anonymous tip that the lady at the DMV is pocketing money, right? the first thing they would do is they would FOIA all the stuff to go through all the paper, do all the investigations to see if the numbers aren't adding up. And if they're not, then they might take the next step. And by the time they get to, if they are doing an undercover investigation and they don't want people to know they're filming, so that they can, because they'll say, well, I shouldn't have to ask permission to do journalism. What if I was a investigative journalist investigating what you guys are doing? Well, then they would go in there and they would find the person they're investigating and specifically investigate that individual, not just randomly walk into the building wobbling their cameras around. Oh, I'm investigating. What are you investigating? How stupid I can be and how much money I can make on YouTube. That's what they're investigating.
That's one. No, it's
one. How you doing? What office is this?
Public Works.
Public Works. Can we come in?
Can I ask what are you looking for?
No, we're just doing a quick story. Ain't this the public office though?
This is Public Works.
Right. Can I come in? I'm just trying to get some business cards and.
I don't have any.
Well, you can just write it down. Can I just come in? Is this?
I'm not the director's office.
It's okay.
So if you're looking for the director's office.
It's okay. You mind just writing it down for me? I just need just some information, contact, just like how do I get a hold, like the number here?
Meet me at that door right there.
Okay.
The main door.
Okay.
That's what I was just seeing, if people come in here for service at all. Do people come in here for service?
No, our services are like out in the field.
Out in the field.
Satellite. If you meet me by the
I'll meet you right there. Come on.
Meet me by the
I'll
door,
meet you.
I can get you.
All right. So this must be just the admins, which they don't handle public services looks like.
Again, these two jackasses don't even know what offices they're in. They don't know what services are available to them. They're just walking around in random offices.
This the administration, I feel like, should be unlocked.
Oh, and it did say push too. I didn't see.
So I don't know exactly what you're trying to do or what you're looking for. This is my director.
Here, I'll take that one.
Here's his assistant. Here's his assistant.
Yeah.
And here's his assistant.
I rather just. This is justified. This is a really nice office though.
Are you filming for something particular, specific?
Yeah, I'm working on something.
Gee, what would that something be? You don't even know what office you're in. How are you working on a story about this office? You have no clue where you are. Is it because you're just making a dumb YouTube video to make a couple extra bucks? It's pathetic.
I'm doing a story.
What kind of story can I ask?
Yeah, you can ask. I really just can't get into it at the moment because it hasn't been published yet. So I don't want to get the story compromised. That's all. What's your name, by the way?
Paulette.
Miss Paulette, how are you doing? You've been great.
Nice stuff in here, nice relax.
And who usually greets us right here in the front?
What the hell am I looking at? You should have been greeted with a fist. I don't understand why, at this point, this woman should be calling the police. They're creeping in this office, filming random crap, just loitering. They have no purpose here. Throw them out.
It would be the director's assistant.
So this is like public works, it's like streets and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you can go back here. I don't see no sign and the door is open.
Pardon?
We can go back here?
If you don't have business back there, not really. And you can't walk in people's offices.
I'm not gonna go in anywhere restricted. So I'm not going in no offices, just the hallways. So I seen the door was open with no sign. So that's why I did come back.
Because public, usually there's just no business for the public to come back in. So
The doors are open though. Do you have a business card?
we have any business.
Do you have one? You don't? Okay. Yes, you guys. So we came back just to, take a look. You're not going in no one's offices or anything like that.
Excuse me?
Yes. Why
Why are
you
you taping me?
you just passed gas?
Why are you taping me?
I'm filming actually everything at the moment.
Do not tape me, please.
Why not?
I'm calling the police. Thank you.
That's fine. What's your name?
None of your business.
You can't take
Stop
my
taping
camera.
me.
You can't take my camera, ma'am.
Stop taping me. Okay, I'm gonna call the police.
Okay. Absolutely. Nothing. Nothing. I just came in. I spoke with the lady up front. She told me I can come back here. I was trying to get some business cards. I asked the lady there, did she have one? The door was open. Yeah. The door was open.
I mean, what's wrong though?
Nothing is wrong. I'm just working on the story.
The story is how to annoy people who actually have jobs at work in 100 different ways. Way number 1, throw cameras in their face and wander around their office for no goddamn reason.
Do you need it? Oh, you're doing the story.
Yeah, I'm doing the story.
About what?
I just can't say at the moment because I haven't published it yet. That's why I asked you for a business card. I can send it to you once everything gets complete. That's all.
Okay.
I came back here because all the doors was open. So, and I know this is a public office. So, what was the lady name back there in the back?
Well, I mean, if she don't want to give you her name.
But that's public though.
But that's her personal right though too as well.
Okay.
So,
Because because if you don't, it's okay.
but that's her personal.
It's okay because it's gonna make me request all your information, and I really just need hers.
Him?
Is he with you?
I'm by myself.
They're together.
Now, I'm not with him. He walked in.
No, this is the same guy who, he's not recording you.
What's wrong with
She said
her?
you weren't supposed to be in here.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
I'm just trying to get some public information.
Michael's not here. Trying to get public information.
It's okay. Call Michael.
No, about what you guys do in this department here.
Yeah.
Well, who do y'all need to speak with?
I just spoke with her. I think that should suffice. I think she gave me the information.
She said Miss Paula, right? Come
Oh,
on.
okay.
You said Miss Paula?
Paulette.
Paula.
Yeah. She didn't expect you. Oh, wow, this is like another department.
You said I can come back here, right?
She didn't say follow me.
It's the lady right there eating at Chipotle.
She said follow me.
She the one that told me to follow her, so.
Can I have some of y'all snacks? You sure can.
Can I get some of y'all snacks?
Well, surprise, surprise, in order to asking for free food. I can't believe it. That should be the story.
Why you got your camera up?
I was actually working on something, and she told me to follow her back here.
Oh, okay. You told him to follow you so he could talk to someone. Oh, because I was seeing him in the hallway.
Hey, don't. Are you recording?
You're not supposed to be
Yeah, no, it's
recording.
fine.
Are you recording?
Well, we were just invited back here, so that's why I thought you were going to be able to talk to somebody back.
Are you recording?
No, I was just trying to get information.
Don't delete that. That's actual crime if you delete that.
You can't just come and just say, I want to do this. It has to be arranged. So if you want to speak to someone in that regard, you have to arrange it, no matter what it is. If you're recording, he's got his camera up, you can't do that. This is the city government, so you can't do that.
Well, we can record our government officials in the course of their duties.
So we're not going to debate about it.
It's not a debate. It's
We're not going to debate about it.
that's
So
fine. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
so that's what I'm saying. So you can't do that. It's just
Well, we can. Like, you have your opinion, I have the Constitution.
Okay,
So it's-
okay, so we're gonna have a communication person. If he's not in-
Okay, that's
Right,
fine, yeah. So I
right.
was asking that lady up Paulette.
Yeah.
And I just asked her the general information. so-
Okay, okay, yeah, we know communication person. Right.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
Right.
But like the
So-
question I had wasn't like a broad question.
No, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be able to answer your question. So, right.
You can't answer any questions that the public has.
No.
You have to.
And would you please take your camera down from
I-
recording?
I have to record.
You can.
And you can't take it. That's a battery.
Beta. Calm down, little girl. That's not battery. She just put her hand up to block your stupid cell phone camera because she doesn't want to be on your dumb YouTube channel. You freaking loser.
But you're a government employee. We're in
Doesn't matter.
public.
Security's on their way.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're not gonna debate.
Okay,
about it.
we're
Well, I'm
not.
not trying to have a debate. I had a
You
legit
are,
question.
because I've given you a statement and you keep going back and forth.
Ma'am, I told you what I did when I walked in here.
Store, this is HR. You can't be over here.
I can be over here. Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. See, there you go. There's your privacy right there.
That's all they're doing. You Michael?
What?
You're Michael? Who's Michael?
There's lots of Michaels.
I don't know. They called the police or security.
We're above security.
Okay. Did they call you guys?
Did get a call.
Okay, what they say?
They just said that they didn't want you guys up here, but I know you guys can be up here.
Okay.
You guys are fine. You can be, this is a public building.
Exactly.
You can be in a public building.
Exactly.
Not all parts of the building are open to the public.
Exactly like the credit union downstairs on the first floor.
So you can be in the public parts of the building, you can't go into the private parts of the building.
Exactly. I didn't do anything like that.
Consider this private. This is public here. Once you start getting past doors, you can be secured and access reception areas.
This says push. She just locked this door. That's illegal. That's a violation.
The children are right to laugh at you.
This is a public.
It was open and they actually invited us back in that area where the other ladies were working. They didn't want to be recorded, but the lady told us to follow her back there, so that's what we did. We were actually just staying out in this public area. So no one's been detained, no one's under arrest. Like I'm just saying, I was just in the public area there, and then they told us to go back there, and then the other ladies had a problem, which was fine, because I already had asked the questions I needed to ask. But they were just flipping out back there, so, and one lady was saying he couldn't be here in this facility, so I was trying to figure out why she was allowed to be here, so. Yeah.
Wait a minute. But CyberX, this is why frauditors are so amazingly stupid and such slime balls. Because everything you said there is absolutely 100% accurate, except there's one problem. If you do create privacy, what are they going to say? Why are you hiding things from the public? What are you hiding back there? What sort of horrible, evil corruption are you trying to hide? Why won't you let me film it? Because they're always changing the bar. They're always moving the goalposts. They're always a bunch of butterbrain douche canoes. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your name, sir? Dylan. How you doing, Dylan? My bad, I got the camera, got the thing. Dylan and Scott. How you doing, Scott? Where's you guys' human resource department? You know what floor that's on? 12. Definitely going to human resources. So we need some names.
It was just unprofessional.
And they locked the door.
Back there, and they also told us.
You know this door can't be unlocked, can't be locked.
This is not necessarily an area where the public goes to receive city services. And
It is, sir. Public works.
that's not like where they get permits on 5. There's other floors where they have kind of public receive city services.
This door was open. It says push, and they have business cards right there. But it's okay, man. We're going down to human resources to file some complaints because you can't have that. There's no locks on these doors. And that says push. You need to have a key access card to make this private. This is a public building. It's okay. I know.
It's so tiresome going round and round in circles with these animals. They've been told multiple times, you can stay in the lobby. You can stay in the building. Just you cannot go into these offices. If they revoke the right to be in that office, you have to leave. They can revoke it at any time. It doesn't matter if it's open to the public. They control that office. It's not your playground. It's not your clubhouse. Just because it's a public office doesn't give you the right to loiter in there all day long. I'm so sick of this. Police need to update their, I guess, response to these morons. If they have no legitimate business, they have to be kicked out. Filming is not legitimate business. Making up FOIA requests is not legitimate business. If you can't finish your task in less than 5 minutes in a government building, you don't belong there.
Sure, sir. It's not our first rodeo. It's okay. All right, you guys. We finna go down to the next, man.
So the two dummies waddle on down to another floor and try to get into human resources, but they run into a roadblock. It's an electronic keypad. Let's see what they do.
You gonna be trouble today, man. I see it, man. This is a public building, man. These are public offices. Dude, that's just because when the public do come through these doors, they be running lunch, playing fart games all day. So,
Are you some kind of moron?
Your guess is as good as mine. I couldn't follow that logic. I have no idea what he just said.
then they put these key locks on the doors, which is unacceptable. These are public offices. These have access to them. So, you know, just we're not here to break any laws. We're not trying to go through any restricted officers. But that's. Can we come in? And where I do that at? So what would I need to come into the human resource department from?
What do you need to talk to human resources about?
One of y'all workers on the 20th floor.
What about one of our workers? Where do you need to talk to?
Can I, is this? All right.
You're not coming in, so what can we help you with?
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Adam.
Okay, can I get your business card?
Sure.
It's on the outside for the public. That's what let you know I can walk in there.
You're not allowed to use for the secured access. You not see the sign that says it's a back door prison.
I see that, but I understand that you guys, when customers come in, you guys be playing fart games.
You need many years of therapy. Many.
No, you're not letting me in. All right. I do understand you can do it online, but you can also do it in person. I am aware that you can do it online, but you can also do it in person.
You're not allowed in here.
Absolutely. It's a Arthur. I can't go past that sign. Look at him.
I told you this was security.
This is secured. We told you
Look at him.
that.
Hold on, sir. I can be right here. I can be. Your job is
going to go
You're
to
not allowed to be.
You're not allowed to grab me though.
You're not allowed to be in.
You're not allowed to grab me, sir. Your job is to observe and report. I can't go past that sign right there.
You go.
You get the hell out!
This is public.
No, you asked for a
Hey, man,
business
get your
card.
hand
I
off
told you
of
what
it.
you were allowed to do. You need to leave.
Step outside.
I need to get her business card as well,
Right
Step
here.
outside.
Have a good day.
and I need to get his business card as well.
They're all the same.
Come on, bro.
And what happened if I need to submit a FOIA within this office? You can do it in person,
Online at kcmo.gov.
but you can also do it in person.
And they also have the right to refuse service to anyone who can't follow the rules of the building. You should be thrown out. Go to the library, use their free internet, and submit all of the FOIAs you want. Spend all day there. Have fun.
And you're a security. Your job is to observe and report. You're supposed to call the police. You don't supposed to put your hands on nobody. Your job is to observe and report. You get that. Your job is not to detain. You're a security guard. You're not a police officer. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes.
We've explained to you.
Yes.
I didn't hear. I'm
You better know it, man. It's a authorized personnel only past that sign. That
And I
sign.
said I was going to open the door and give you a business card, and then you could stay outside.
Lower your
So you
voice.
didn't do that.
What if you had a sign right there saying no black people? I can't come in.
That's a completely different
That
thing.
is the same thing. Anybody type that up like you just typed that up and printed it, man.
You can go outside.
time to go.
It's time to go.
So the public can't come in here at all.
If you have business, we take care of you out in the lobby.
We do have business here.
I have a question. It's a legit question. Why would you have that sign behind you that says authorized personnel?
Because that's also authorized personnel.
So past that point, this door supposed to be
No,
unlocked.
it's not. You can go outside.
This door supposed to be
Have a good
unlocked.
day.
You have a good day.
Have a good day.
All right, man.
Have a good day.
He the one that saved you.
Bye, Felicia.
You guys.
Have a good day. Nobody say.
Oh, yes, sir.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir. We'll see you soon.
It's about being professional, though. So just be professional, man.
This
I'm
dude.
just trying to. No, you were not professional.
Nah,
with me.
this
I had to
dude.
talk-
It's amazing to me that these two numbskulls complain about other people not being professional. These morons show up. They have no idea where they are. They have no idea what they're doing. They burst into people's offices. They push their way through secure checkpoints, and then they get upset when they're called out on it. So another security guard's going to show up in a few minutes. They talk about the same kind of crap. And then the one idiot takes out a crayon and writes his FOIA request. So let's take a look at that.
Back with you guys. Hey, you do have my FOIA. You about to go get me my stamp received copy, and we'll be on our way.
You make football fan?
This is my copy.
Yes, sir. It's a copy.
All right. I appreciate you. We out here, man. Where is the stamp? I see it. Okay. Have my FOIA, you guys. All right, Brickemeyer.
So the journalists decide to waddle around the rest of the building trying to look for trouble. And no one in any other office seems to take the bait. So eventually they just wander on out of the building back onto the street. So let's see their big finish.
That's probably going to wrap it up on this floor, you guys. Hey, you guys. So that's going to go ahead and wrap this up here at City Hall. We came in to go to, I think, Public Works. It was very unprofessional up there at the Public Works.
All right, I'm not going to listen to his closing. He doesn't even know what office he was at. He still doesn't. He thinks he was at the Public Works. How you just did a FOIA request on this building, on that office, and you don't even know where you were. It's unbelievable how stupid these people are. It really is. But I'm not going to listen to them anymore. It's too dumb. Well, at least most of the employees here did not fall for their nonsense. They pushed them out. They got them out of their office and pushed them on to the next one. Hopefully next time security just notices who they are and throws them out immediately. We can only hope. Well, that's it for this one. Keep coming back. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for First Amendment shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, Unclean Heads is in the house. What's up, brother? Hey, I'm going to show this one more time for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Oh, man, this is great stuff right here. Check it out, guys. And then we'll wrap it up there. We'll do the happy dance and then goodbye. And then I got a video to show you guys at the end. Leo on Ray and Leo's channel is going to have a visitor soon. Because when Ray gets back home, she's gonna have her sister and her sister's cat with her. So Leo's gonna have a new friend. We'll see how that works out. So one of the introductions to the new cat is how we're gonna end it. Erica's here. Oh, Erica, you're gonna like this. Perfect timing. I think you're gonna appreciate this video that I'm about to show. Here you go. Hey guys, Hezokuai here. Just wanted to say hello and let you guys know that I have a special guest with me right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, the one, the only Ray is right here. Look at that.
Yep, we are actually together.
Physically in the same place at the same time. It's awesome. We finally met in person. This is great. You guys are the best fans in the world. You know it. We love you guys. Any words for the people's Ray?
Hi.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us as always. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right. All right. Yes. That was great. I saw Ray over the weekend. It was awesome. Anyway, thank all you guys for being here. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Anyway, so at that point, pretty much I'm going to wrap it up. Don't forget, right now, next Monday is Labor Day. So I'll be here Labor Day. And what I'm going to do, what I was thinking about doing is next week on Labor Day, because those of you who've been watching for a while know that I got a new job recently. I've been doing, for the beginning, the training segment, I've been doing part-time hours. So it's been not a straight schedule, but I've been wrapping the show at approximately around an hour and a half. Right now we're at the 2-hour mark so that I could go to work. But the day after Labor Day is when I start, the first official work day of September is when I start my full-time hours. So the show is going to be a straight, tight hour and a half from that point going forward. So I'm thinking that on Labor Day, I should do a super long, crazy stream, a Labor Day stream, and just who knows, maybe a 10, 12 hours. I don't know, but something big, So let me guys know what you think about that. You think that's a good idea? And in the meantime, thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. As always, thank you so much. And I will see you on the next one. Ooh, yeah. I'm all shook up.
Thank you.